Hi guys, welcome to your collective reading for today. So, there is a message about how you're in a time period that requires healing instead of conflict and chaos. You could be in a deep sadness due to feeling like you have lost someone or because you have lost a connection. Um, for some of you, this could have been due to the fact that maybe this person felt like you weren't really taking much notice of them or paying enough attention to them, or maybe this person wasn't paying enough attention and giving you enough care. Um, so take it as it resonates, but there is a lot of deep sadness here due to a loss of a connection. This could also, this doesn't have to be like a romantic connection, it could be a friendship, a family relationship, just someone who you cared about, but someone who could no longer be in your life. And Spirit is basically saying that you have the answers to get yourself out of whatever chaos or tower moment you have found yourself in currently. This will happen when you realize that you have all the tools that you need to direct your life to a much more um, stable life for yourself. But I feel like you're in your head a lot and there's a lot of insecurities perhaps coming up for you, especially if this person that you lost the connection with was a partner or a friend. You may be internalizing this loss of connection as you not being good enough for a friendship or a relationship, or maybe not good enough for a parent or something like that. But these are your own insecurities. I feel like it's not necessarily based on, I'm hearing like practical reasons or like facts. So you could just feel like your insecurities are coming up as a result of this loss of connection. There's something about your spirit guides trying to give you guidance and enlightenment. It's like you're in a very dark period, but your spirit guides are trying to um kind of send out a beacon to you of light, which will be your guidance in this dark period. But your emotions could be volatile right now. Your emotions could be clouding your judgment or clouding your ability to see this guidance that your spirit guides are giving you. Whatever it is though, your this guidance is related to taking control of your life again, kind of sitting in the driver's seat of your life again. Um yeah, there's some wisdom. This doesn't even have to be from a spirit guide. It could just be from an older person around you. I'm seeing specifically a grandmother. Um, but there's someone older than you or a spirit guide that's just from like way back in your family lineage that's trying to give you some guidance um related to how to find the strength in yourself again to take control over your life. You could find answers in a foreign place for some of you. I feel like that's quite specific, but a goal of yours could be to move country or to go to a foreign place. And if that is the case, it's like you already know what you need to do. You already have all of the tools that you need to travel or to move. I feel like it's just your emotional state that's holding you back. And as a result of this loss and this instability, you may be feeling a bit more insecure in your decision to move. This might not be moving to a whole nother city or state or country. It could be moving house or something like that. But because your foundation has been rattled a little bit, it's kind of like you're not really seeing that whatever plans you had to build a stable foundation is still valid. For others of you, you could find a lot of guidance in other people's cultures or other people's belief systems, or anybody just with a different background to you. I'm hearing a different ethnic background. If this if this loss of connection has been due to a death, like a physical death of somebody, first of all, my condolences to you. And second of all, you could find a way to process this person's death through other cultures' perspective of death. Because obviously, especially if you live in the Western part of the world, like a lot of us do, um, we kind of see death as quite a negative thing, obviously, because it brings up negative emotions. You know, our stability is shaken up. Our life as we know it no longer includes someone that we truly care about. But some other people's cultures have a very different perspective on death that is a bit more, I guess, positive. It's a lot more. It's I guess other people's cultures regarding death is full of a lot more understanding of the cycle of life and death. So that could help you um process this death easier. Even if this isn't a physical death, that also could apply to you just as a way to process this. I'm hearing that you're wearing your heart on your sleeve right now, and your emotions could be controlling your direction in life currently. So I don't know if you're making decisions based on your emotions or something like that. Your emotions, making emotional decisions doesn't have to be a negative thing. It can actually be a thing that really benefits you if you know how to direct your emotions into a positive outlet. If you just gain control, yeah, some of your spirit guides or people who are older than you, or a person in particular who's older than you, is trying to give you guidance and enlightenment on how to be in control of your emotions while also feeling them, instead of letting your emotions control your decisions without control over them, you know? There's a lot of strength that you can find in ancient wisdom. So, yeah, just wisdom from elderly people around you, wisdom from people who are older than you. They don't even have to be elderly. Yeah, it's like you're torturing yourself mentally right now, especially with these insecurities that are popping up. It's like this loss of this connection has, from your perspective, kind of confirmed your insecurities or confirmed that you don't deserve something or you're not good enough, but that's your mind. You guys may not have control over your emotions or your mind currently, but there's a lot of wisdom that will give you guidance on how to regain control over those things, regain how to regain control over your ego. And I strongly feel like this is coming from a spirit guide or someone elderly or just much older than you with a lot more life experience. If you guys have a tarot deck or something like that, you can pull cards for yourself, try and connect to your spirit guides through that. It's almost like the magic that you used to see in life has now been lost because of this loss of connection. But your guides or this elderly person is trying to show you that life continues for you even after you lose people. Um, Life is still a very magical thing that you can basically manifest whatever you want to into fruition. Although this loss of connection may have, well, I feel like it definitely has taken a toll on your emotional state and your mental state. Your personal power is still there, even if you don't recognize it for yourself currently. It's still there, and you still have all of the tools needed to create what you want to create. If anything, you could use this loss of connection as motivation. If you feel like you do have things within yourself that you need to correct or improve, instead of kind of sitting in these insecurities, or instead of sitting in these flaws that you feel like you have, you can use this loss of connection as motivation to do better or to be better. I feel like there's a lot of introspection that you can do that your spirit guides could give you wisdom through. So if you look at your shadow traits, for those of you who do feel like you've done something wrong and that's the reason why this connection was lost, you can definitely look at your shadow traits and start to work on them, start to do some shadow work, but do not rush. That's a very strong message. Do not try and rush through the shadow work. Just take your time because that's better than sitting in insecurity and sitting in your flaws and feeling like you're going to be this way forever when you definitely won't. So that's what I have for you guys, collective. I hope that this resonated. If it did, then please let me know, and I'll see you in my next reading. Take care of yourselves. Bye.